He has forbidden you carrion, and blood, and the flesh of swine, and what was dedicated to other than Allah. But if anyone is compelled, without desiring or exceeding, he commits no sin. Allah is forgiving and merciful. All food was permissible to the children of Israel, except what Israel forbade for itself before the Torah was revealed. Say, bring the Torah, and read it, if you are truthful. Whoever forges lies about Allah after that, these are the unjust. Prohibited for you are carrion, blood, the flesh of swine, and animals dedicated to other than Allah, also the flesh of animals strangled, killed violently, killed by a fall, gored to death, mangled by wild animals, except what you rescue, and animals sacrificed on altars, and the practice of drawing lots. For it is immoral. Today, those who disbelieve have despaired of your religion, so do not fear them, but fear me. Today I have perfected your religion for you, and have completed my favor upon you, and have approved Islam as a religion for you. But whoever is compelled by hunger, with no intent of wrongdoing, Allah is forgiving and merciful. They ask you what is permitted for them. Say, permitted for you are all good things, including what trained dogs and falcons catch for you. You train them according to what Allah has taught you. So eat from what they catch for you, and pronounce Allah's name over it. And fear Allah. Allah is swift in reckoning. O you who believe! Do not prohibit the good things Allah has permitted for you, and do not commit aggression. Allah does not love the aggressors. And eat of the lawful and good things Allah has provided for you, and be conscious of Allah, in whom you are believers. Those who believe and do righteous deeds will not be blamed for what they may have eaten, provided they obey, and believe, and do good deeds, then maintain piety and faith, then remain righteous and charitable. Allah loves the charitable. Permitted for you is the catch of sea, and its food, as sustenance for you and for travelers. But forbidden for you is the game of land while you are in pilgrim sanctity. And fear Allah, to whom you will be gathered. Allah did not institute the superstitions of Bahara, Sa'iba, Wasila, or of Hami, but those who disbelieve fabricate lies about Allah, most of them do not understand. So eat of that over which the name of Allah was pronounced, if you indeed believe in His revelations. And why should you not eat of that over which the name of Allah is pronounced, when He has detailed for you what is prohibited for you, unless you are compelled by necessity? Many lead astray with their opinions, through lack of knowledge. Your Lord knows best the transgressors. And do not eat from that over which the name of Allah was not pronounced, for it is abomination. The devils inspire their followers to argue with you, but if you obey them, you would be polytheists. And they say, these animals and crops are restricted, none may eat them except those we permit, by their claims, and animals whose backs are forbidden, and animals over which they do not pronounce the name of Allah, fabricating lies against Him. He will repay them for what they used to invent. And they say, what lies in the wombs of these animals is exclusively for our males, and prohibited to our wives. But if it is stillborn, they can share in it. He will surely punish them for their allegations. He is wise and knowing. Among the livestock are some for transportation, and some for clothing. Eat of what Allah has provided for you, and do not follow the footsteps of Satan. He is to you an outright enemy. 8 bears, 2 of the sheep, and 2 of the goats. Say, did He forbid the 2 males, or the 2 females, or what the wombs of the 2 females contain? Inform me with knowledge, if you are truthful. And 2 of the camels, and 2 of the cattle. Say, did He forbid the 2 males, or the 2 females, or what the wombs of the 2 females contain? Were you present when Allah enjoined this upon you? Who does greater wrong than he who invents lies and attributes them to Allah, in order to mislead people without knowledge? Allah does not guide the wicked people. Say, in what was revealed to me, I find nothing forbidden to a consumer who eats it, except carrion, or spilled blood, or the flesh of swine, because it is impure, or a sinful offering dedicated to other than Allah. But if someone is compelled by necessity, without being deliberate or malicious, your Lord is forgiving and merciful. For the Jews we forbade everything with claws. As of cattle and sheep, we forbade them their fat, except what adheres to their backs, or the entrails, or what is mixed with bone. This is how we penalized them for their iniquity. We are indeed truthful. Say, produce your witnesses who would testify that Allah has prohibited this. If they testify, do not testify with them. And do not follow the whims of those who deny our revelation, and those who do not believe in the hereafter, and those who equate others with their Lord. Eat of the lawful and good things Allah has provided for you, and be thankful for Allah's blessings, if it is Him that you serve. He has forbidden you carrion, and blood, and the flesh of swine, and anything consecrated to other than Allah. But if anyone is compelled by necessity, without being deliberate or malicious, then Allah is forgiving and merciful. And do not say a falsehood asserted by your tongues, this is lawful, and this is unlawful, in order to invent lies and attribute them to Allah. Those who invent lies and attribute them to Allah will not succeed. All that. Whoever venerates the sanctities of Allah, it is good for him with his Lord. All livestock are permitted to you, except what is recited to you. So stay away from the abomination of idols, and stay away from perjury. We have made the animal offerings emblems of Allah for you. In them is goodness for you. So pronounce Allah's name upon them as they line up. Then, when they have fallen on their sides, eat of them and feed the contented and the beggar. Thus we have subjected them to you, that you may be thankful. Neither their flesh, nor their blood, ever reaches Allah. What reaches Him is the righteousness from you. Thus He subdued them to you, that you may glorify Allah for guiding you. And give good news to the charitable,